Welcome back to the online class. This is your Naima Miss, back again with atom molecules and chemical reactions. We have learned in a previous class about the combination reactions, and we have learned about the decomposition reactions, in which we have different types of decomposition reaction. That was thermal decomposition, and we have electrolytic decomposition, and we had photolytic decomposition reactions. In today's class we are going to start with displacement reaction. So what is the displacement reactions? This is the third type of chemical reactions. So in this displacement reaction, what is going to happen? The strong ion is going to replace the weak ion. Okay, what is happening here? The more reactive element is going to take the place of the weak reactive element. For example, if we see the example of zinc and reacting with dilute HCl. Okay, suppose we are taking this is your test tube, and in this test tube we have HCl solution. What is this? Dilute HCl solution. Okay, and to this solution we are just dusting a little of zinc. Okay, a little of zinc. Now this zinc goes and settle down here, and after some times there is some reaction taking place. So in that meanwhile, what we will do, we will cover this with a balloon. Okay, we will cover this with a balloon. After some times you will see that this test tube, there is some reaction taking place here in this test tube, and you can see this balloon is getting bulged. Okay, this balloon is now getting bulged. So what has happened here, this zinc particles which are in water, dilute HCl now, they are reacting. These zinc particles, they are getting dissolved here, they are reacting with HCl here, and what is happening, it is getting, this zinc is replacing the HCl, here it is replacing the H, and it is becoming ZnCl. Okay, it is becoming ZnCl and releasing out this hydrogen here, and what is happening, hydrogen is bulging the balloon. Okay, hydrogen is bulging the balloon, so this is filled with hydrogen gas, and here the zinc is replacing the H here and forming HCl, zinc chloride. Okay, it is replacing the hydrogen. Similarly, we have one more example. We can say we have like this one, nail, iron nail. When we are taking iron nail, suppose this is your test tube. Okay, in this test tube we have added copper sulfate solution. Okay, copper sulfate solution. Okay, and to this copper sulfate solution, this is your copper sulfate solution which is blue in color. Okay, this will be a somewhat blue in color. Now to this copper sulfate solution we have placed a nail which is fully rusted. Okay, which is fully rusted. Now what is happening? Rusted color. Okay, now it is totally new in color. Suppose this is new iron placed in this. What is happening? Now this iron, what is happening, because of this displacement reaction, the copper this get displaced. What is happening here? It is getting displaced. How? The copper sulfate solution becomes brown. Okay, when you see later, this solution becomes brown in color. The blue color of the copper sulfate solution is in test tube A fades. So this is a test tube A and this is B. So you can see that it becomes fade and the solution becomes brown in color. That is, you can see that the copper is replaced or displaced by iron, FeSO4 plus copper is found. Okay, the copper sulfate is replaced or displaced by the iron and it forms FeSO4, iron sulfate. So iron is more reactive than copper. Okay, iron is more reactive than copper. So thus it displaces copper from the copper sulfate. This is the example of displacement reaction. Okay. Some others also we can have like zinc plus. Few more we can see examples. So these are the few more examples. Zn plus AgNO3 will give rise to ZnNO3 taken twice plus Ag. Pb, that is lead plus CuCl2 will give rise to PbCl2 plus copper. Okay, this is the few examples of displacement reactions. Next we will go with double displacement reaction. So in this reaction, new compounds are formed by the method of exchange of ions between the two compounds. Here you can see that there is an exchange of ions between the two compounds is taking place, and this is called as double displacement reaction. For example, if we take Na2SO4 plus BaCl2, you can say that 2NaCl plus BaSO4 is the resultant. Okay, so you can see that there is a double displacement, that is NaCl2 is reacting with each other, they are getting displaced and this is getting displaced, BaSO4. Okay, that means here 1, 2 displacements are taking place. So Na2Cl2 and SO4 and Ba. So these are the two displacement taking place, hence it is called as double displacement reaction. So here one more example we can take: lead nitrate when mixed with the potassium iodide, it is forming lead iodide and potassium nitrate solution. So here a yellow colored precipitate is formed which is not soluble in water. So here you can see that there is a double displacement. So this lead is getting here, it is getting displaced with potassium, and your nitrate, it is getting displaced with lead. Okay, so it is forming lead iodide and potassium nitrate solution, fine, which is forming a precipitate which is insoluble in water. So this is nothing but double displacement reaction. Few more examples we have: NaCl plus HCl will give rise to NaOH. NaOH plus HCl will give rise to NaCl plus H2O. Yes, Na will be getting displaced by hydrogen and OH will be getting displaced by the chloride, and they will form NaCl plus H2O. One more example we have: NaCl plus AgNO3 will give rise to AgCl2 plus NaNO3. Here you can see that the sodium is getting displaced by silver, and here chloride is getting displaced by nitrate. So it is forming here AgCl2 plus NaCO3. I hope it is clear. So with this we end up today's video. In next video we'll come up with the oxidation and reduction reactions, and we'll come up with the corrosions and rancidity. So let's meet in the next video. Thank you.